Hello everyone and welcome, this is Common Cam. We've got more Sonic news that just keeps on going. We've got the official look of him in the movie itself. Now yes, recently we got portfolio pages of him in different kinds of poses, but that was a very cartoonish style compared to the movie. I've already shown you how the design's going to actually look in the movie, but now it's translated to live action, to CGI. Here it is, and well, I can imagine this is going to be pretty divided. Now, I've seen a lot of comments on my previous video, and a lot of people don't hate it as much as they thought they would. And to be honest, I don't think this is the worst thing in the world. I don't think it's a total abomination. But there's still much to discuss and much to be kind of like, oh, did they have to go in that direction? Did they have to do that in that particular way? Now, I'm going to talk about the positives of it first, because the eyes, you know, it was kind of like inevitable that they would have to do it like that. If they were going for that realistic look. I mean, they said they had to go with fur. You know, you can see the aggressiveness of the fur, actually. And I don't know, maybe that is good for Sonic's style, but a lot of fans just ain't a big fan of the fur. But the director said that there was no other choice. They had to go with fur if they were aiming for that realistic look. And I'm going to go into a little bit of why they didn't really have to go realistic, because we've got evidence that, you know, realism isn't always the best suit when it comes to these kinds of characters. But this Sonic taking a different direction, very humanoid, which is just like, yeah, if you look at it first time, you're like, this just is a dude, but with Sonic's head on it. This is like he should be at a football rally or something, like one of those mascots that comes on pitch or something. I don't know, but talking on positives, I like the color of it. I like the eyes. I know people are going to hate me for that, but they do allude to it. Like, you can see the white, you know, across his eyes there. That kind of gives you that illusion of like, yeah, it's still the same as it was, but still, nonetheless, you can tell that there was a lot of things from the original design, but we're like, yeah, we're definitely not going to do that. I just said that I don't want to see the butt cheeks of this thing. I don't want to see the behind of this character, because it's very humanoid, and I just hope that they don't, you know, they don't give us a butt cheek to this character or anything like that. We haven't got his gloves on. I know he had gloves in the portfolio, but he doesn't have gloves here. So whether or not he has gloves in the movie, I don't know. I mean, they don't even look, I mean, looking at it a second time, they look like gloves, but very thin gloves. But when you look at it live action, they're not gloves at all. But I don't know, it's very confusing. You can see why they used the white to, you know, give that illusion, but still, nonetheless, it just looks very, I don't know. I don't want to see the knuckles on this character. I don't want to see the detailed knuckles. It's just not gonna look right. But like I said, it's not the worst thing. It's not the horrible thing. I think they got a lot right with the head. You know, and that was one of the most worrying things. There are still things about it, but it's not terrible. Like, I like how the fur actually does work with his hair, like how it kind of looks. You know, with Sonic's kind of personality, it's kind of like, ugh. But thing is, there is this Twitter user by Lady GTDA who did a mock-up of this, and well, looking at it, you can just tell how much of an improvement this is. Of course, this is taking a more modern Sonic design. You know, they're not really going with the classic Sonic, they're just going into the modern Sonic. Whatever your opinion is on the modern Sonic, you know, whether you love him, whether you hate him, regardless, this is obviously a far better improvement of this, and I don't see how this could not have worked, you know, because we got Detective Pikachu. Like I said, did realism have to be the main driven force? Like, does it have to be realistic to make us feel for the character? I mean, the Sonic fans have cared about this character for so long, they're still invested in this character. I, for one, I like the lore of it, I like the characters, and while I'm not an expert, like I'm not like a big Sonic fan by any means, I still know who this character is, and I know how he should probably look on screen, and I just feel like the one on the far right, that the mock-up from Lady GT, kind of captures Sonic perfectly. You know, it kind of has a balance a little bit, and he looks cooler. You know, decide what you say about modern Sonic. I've always thought modern Sonic designs look cool. You know, this Sonic movie is going to cause a lot of division if there wasn't any already. You know, at first it united the Sonic fans, because it's like, yeah, okay, we all hate this thing from the poster alone, but then we've got the reveal of it now with the portfolio page and everything, and it's like, okay, are we still together? Are we still united? Or are we going to split up now? Is this the part where we go, it's not as bad, or oh my god, it's an abomination? Because I know a lot of friends of mine just don't like it right off the bat. I do try and see the positive, but I don't know, it's just those legs, man. It's those legs that just creep me out. It just creeps me out so much. Like I said in the previous video, it's like he went to Sports Direct. I mean, he's got a Nike logo on, you know? He just went to Sports Direct, he slapped on some shoes. And I can't even see the ring on his sneakers. You can't even see it. I think it's on the corner or something. To be honest, I just want to wait for the trailer. Like, I want to see how this thing moves. And I'm going to call it a thing in a minute, because I want to see how this thing moves. I want to see how he talks. I want to see how he is with other characters, with human characters, how he blends in with the world. I know it's an easy plot device, but I don't know how this couldn't have been two worlds collided, you know, and have him still look like, you know, like he did, you know. I don't know what the plot of Detective Pikachu is. I've seen a few trailers, but I don't know, like, how that world is, like, set up. But the way how that works with human characters is really good. You know, I don't know what your opinions are of the Detective Pikachu movie, and to be honest, I don't think so much of it. Like, I don't think I'm going to go see it, but still, nonetheless, I appreciate how the fact of, wow, this actually feels like a part of the world, despite the fact of how, you know, how different it is. But I don't know, like I said, you guys have expressed a lot in the comments about how it's not that bad, how it could have been worse, and how maybe you're warming up to it, and that's good. You know, it's like, who knows, maybe they did rectify a lot of things when it was first revealed. Like, okay, we've got to change this, because I'm pretty sure they probably did. They probably changed a few things. I mean, we've still got until December, November, so things still could change. But I don't know, with it being a CGI movie and all, well, for the Sonic character being CGI, it's going to be very expensive to change so drastically, so pretty much if this is it, then this is pretty much it. The head is okay to me. The head is okay. It's just the thingy part, because some people have edited it where he's a lot shorter and it works a lot better instead of being this really long, you know, 5-foot guy. But I guess we'll have to wait and see until a trailer drops. And I can imagine with all this leaked stuff, we'll get one pretty soon, so, you know, expect another video as soon as possible. But yeah, anyway guys, this has been Comedy Cam. If you are new to this channel, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and click on that notification bell to get all updates on the Sonic movie, because I will be covering this movie. I'm very interested how this will play out. I really want it to be good, plot-wise and everything else. But hey, let's hope they get it right. But do you think they got this right? I don't know. Until the next video, guys, it's been Comedy Cam, and goodbye.